back. Welcome back. Hope you guys doing all right. I know I am. Shout out to the Wolves. Salute to the Ninjas. So, I guess either, my father put some common sense into the school workers, or, my haters can't tell niggas to do certain things anymore. Now, either or, because it's got to be one or the other. Now, I'll explain to give some context. I've been working on this route for at least 2 years, going almost 3 years now. Not 3, I would say 2. Going on 2 years, alright? As you get used to working somewhere like this, cleaning, at least me, I don't know about other people. I don't want to make anyone seem like they're supposed to do these things, or, I photographically memorize everything. And I always have an awareness of an estimate of things because I pay attention. I actually pay attention to a lot of things most people don't. Now, forever, until right now is the first time I seen it like this. Every time they cut the grass in this school, they gotta do their job, and they get the leaf blowers, and you blow it up, make it nice and easy, and then you're supposed to get a rake and rake that shit the fuck up. That's your job. Not blow that shit into the middle of the street. So grass and garbage and bottles and newspapers and all this fucking, it was so bad that literally I would do my whole route, and I'm the type of motherfucker, This is clean. See that little shit on the floor? See, that's clean. That's clean. That's clean. This is clean. Not to me, though. This is what we can get away with. We can just, a little paper here, we can't be on top of everything. Well, you can, but you don't have to. Like this little shit that fall off the trees, that comes down every day, all day long. You know what I'm saying? And you always deal with that, no matter what city, no matter where you're at. Until you come to my route. You see, on my route, hey, how you doing, Jen? Oh yeah. See, you don't see none of that. You know why you don't see none of that? In the cracks, and it's because I get in there and I get this shit done, baby. Like, I have respect for the people that live here. That's why that lady just said hi to me, because she appreciates that she could walk outside and not slip in her nice shoes. A lot of women wear shoes to work, and they ain't got time to break their neck. So, anyway, as I do this to my entire route almost every day, sound the horns, my daddy in the building. And then we can go right to this guy's block, and it ain't dirty, I ain't saying this shit used to be really, really worse. I cleaned this up, that's why it doesn't look as bad, but it used to be, and like I said, nobody cared. The people don't care if there's little shit on the floor. They probably do, you know what I mean, but, people can understand. You know what I mean? And yesterday I came in and I seen that they had the high grass go fast over here. And I said, oh boy, I see the trash in the yard and shit. And I'm like, yeah, one of these days is gonna be extra cleanup day. You're gonna come in, clean your whole route, and all you gotta do is bags like always, and a little sweeping. Pick them little shits up, that. And you're gonna come in and it's gonna be completely destroyed. Like, I have so many different recordings of coming in. Well, and not a bunch of them, but enough recordings where I would come in and be like, yo, bro, I just did this whole route yesterday. Made a video on my route talking about regular shit and walking through, and you can see in my video, my shit is spotless. The next day, it shit looked like a hurricane hit this motherfucker, but only this motherfucker. So, you know, for a while, I thought it was my own coworkers throwing trash around, and nah, it was the fucking school. And they wasn't picking their shit up, and they was just blowing shit everywhere, you know? And I thought that was disrespectful, because I'm like, yo, bro, you could do that shit at nighttime, or at least do that shit while I'm, you know what I mean, cleaning up in the morning. Don't wait till I do my route. My shit is spotless clean, and then you just tear this whole block up. That's disrespectful, bro. Not only do you have a blower, you have a rake. You don't have to sweep this shit, you know what I mean? You get most of the job done easy, dog. You just lazy as fuck. That's laziness. You got a good job, you work in a school, you cleaning up. What the fuck you doing all day? Walking around, sitting around, doing nothing all day. You work probably a fucking good hour and a half. And you probably get 8 hours to walk around and pick garbage up. Do nothing and complain about that shit. They pay me more to sit around and do nothing. No, the fuck they don't, nigga. You need to do a little bit more and then they get to pay you. Because when y'all doing shit like that, nah, man, that ain't right. We a team. You do school. You know what I'm saying? You work for the city. Oh, I work for the city too? Oh, okay. So that means you gonna dump your problems on me and then I gotta do it? That's the same attitude that the people have. I'm gonna just throw random trash anywhere and I don't give a shit. Until there's dog shit and trash everywhere and I slip and break my ankle and then I want to complain about how trashy it is. Well, if you didn't do it and other people seen you do it and then they wouldn't do it. Monkey see, monkey do. I proved it. Every time they put me on another route, I talk a certain way to people. I lead by example by going hard out this motherfucker. And then when I see people doing stupid shit like walk past the trash can and throw this shit on the floor, I'm going to say something to you. I ain't going to be rude to you. I'm going to be like, come on, bro. You just walked right past the trash can. You mean to tell me you hate your town that much? Because they're waiting for me to say, oh, you won't make my job difficult. No. You hate your fucking city this much. You hate where you gotta walk every day that you'll walk past the trash and then throw it on the floor. Have some more respect for where you live at, bro. Grandma's is walking out here. If your grandma slip on that, and then they start thinking like, oh, wow, I really am a lazy piece of shit because I didn't throw it before I got to the garbage can. I walked past the garbage can and did it. You know? Or people out here dropping fucking turds with your dogs. And I see you, and I start just like, you know, saying, I sure wish I could take this picture and give it to the mayors and the police and give you fines and then stop you fucking lazy ass niggas from doing that, you know? A lot of people complain about things like that because their dog, they pick it up. And then their dog is smelling your dog's poop and eating it, and, you know, they don't want that. People don't want to come outside and slip on poop bags. When the garbage can's right on the corner. How dare you put a poop bag near the corner? Like, they'll put it right there. They'll walk past there, the dog will shit right there, they'll throw it right there. Nigga, walk 2 steps back over there. What's wrong with you? You're supposed to be the educated. If you can own a dog, you're supposed to be the responsibles. And, my little guy. I ain't got your cookies today, homie. I ate them. Sorry, homie, no cookies today. I tore them shits up. Anyway, so it's looking real good out here, and I'm loving it. I'm appreciating that a lot because I was just waiting for this to happen. I actually have another video that I haven't unlocked yet in my GMB TV first channel from like 4 months ago when this shit happened again. And I was like, yo, bro, y'all dudes is wildin', bro. And at first I was blaming my co-workers like normal, but I realized I defeated them a long time ago because you see how I showed that little bit of stuff on the floor. Well, these blocks was straight lit up all the time and disgusting. And then they would just let the shit blow all over. And then I recorded it for mad long and showed videos of this shit. It was like, look how dirty this is. It looks like nobody comes here every single day. There's piles of garbage and everything up the block. And this shit blows up my block. And they thought they was real smart. So, I went over the head and started showing the videos to people more important than them. And then I think they learned their hard way. We can't do that shit no more. We can't pay somebody to go on this route and pretend they're walking. They get seen by everybody, and this guy keeps making videos proving we're sending somebody over there and they're not even working. Now they got somebody over here that doesn't even barely work because it's clean all the time, Look at it. It's another block that used to be lit up. You know what I mean? And not even with garbage. This one, they come down this block and do good, a little something, a little trash here. But the leaves, I'm talking about piles of leaves, bro. I went so hard one day, I ain't had nothing to do. I said, you know what, dog? We ain't gonna complain, and I'm not gonna keep letting these people suffer because of bum-ass niggas. So I came down this whole block. I went day by day after I made my videos and reported these motherfuckers. Well, I waited. I forgot how I did it. I made a video. I cleaned it up one day. And then this shit got fucked up the next day. I said, we ain't having that no more. I said, yeah, we about to get you niggas. So, I got them. And now it's quite frankly, exactly how I designed it to be out here. I work very little because I work hard in the beginning of the week. I work very hard to maintain this shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's only right that it stays like this. I don't care about everybody else's route and care about the city. Nah, man, I know what I do, I know what I do. And I've been feeling the calm in the storm lately, A lot of things have been changing, and things like this is a big sign for me. Now, I may be overstepping my speaking too early. You know what I mean? But literally, I've been doing this shit for a while now, and I'm like, yo, I've been waiting for it to happen, and today was that day, or yesterday was that day, because the grass is cut, everything out of there, you know what I mean? And there's not piles of leaves all over the fucking place. So I'm like, yo, they really went and did their job. Thank you, Lord, for the little things, I can get back to keeping my fucking route clean and making it look nice around here, Making some of these people enjoy coming outside again and fucking sitting on their porch, going to the store, enjoying the beautiful weather, Sharing the horns. I think some people that retire, I think they deserve that. They worked for it. You know what I mean? It's kind of what we all want to retire and not have to fucking, deal with certain things. As you get older and you start realizing, wait up, my tax money go to this. I pay people to do this. You start expecting people to do their job serious. If you did your job serious and you retired, you're like, nah, that lazy shit is over, bro. It's our time now. Like the haircut. Start noticing too, fellas. For the women, too. Start noticing people, People like to be noticed. Good morning, I like the makeup. You're welcome. See the hate? Oh, that's old ugly ass nigga. I mean, he's speaking out like, what you mad? She don't say hi to you, dog? You mad because she barely speak English, and I could make her say, oh, thank you. Your old ugly ass. You say hi to her every morning. She goes, hi, bye. Yo, don't be a hater, bro. It's not a good look. And like I said, you don't pay women compliments, The women that you don't sleep with and You know, you notice they got their hair cut. If you notice it, you know, if you don't, you don't, you know? Like both of those women, I see them every day, you know what I mean? And say hi's, byes. And I'm the type of dude that notices things like that. And I like to say, you know, if it looks right, looks right. Seems like a lot of men got a lot of problems with being able to do the same thing and then say, why the fuck do the women, why is everybody smelling at him? Why does he get the... Because I do things and say things to these people that you can and you won't. Because either, sound the horns, you're either a coward and you're afraid, or you're just not getting that response, dog. Like, I don't know what it is, but, you know what I mean? I don't fucking tell you, homie. Now, I noticed that a lot around here. I'm starting to notice that a lot. A lot of hate came from dudes running their mouth about me because I'm nice to people. I'm nice to women, you know? And when women start giving me dirty looks or, you know, blowing you off, and you're like, yeah, somebody's got to be talking about me. Hey. Oh, yeah, you don't want that ticket. They ain't playing. When they see you later, see what I mean? If I sit here, I will get like 20 different highs and buys from women. I wonder why a bunch of dudes don't say hi to me. I say hi to niggas too. There's a couple of them, you know, I ain't even on front. But that's what I mean. It's like crazy, bro. Anyway, lesson of the day, what I said earlier. Hey, what's going on, man? See what I mean? Even the kids. When you're a good guy, you're a good guy, you know what I mean? A lot of people say, good guys finish last. You know, so what? We finished, though. You know what I mean? Bad guys don't finish, motherfucker. That's what you goofy ass niggas don't understand about that saying. They get a whole bunch of shit early, but they don't get what they really want and need. They don't get those things because it's not for them. It's for good men, you know? And last time I checked in the bedroom, who the fuck you want to finish first? A girl? Lazy ass niggas?